Poko was a big, fluffy panda with a heart as big as his tummy. And if there was one thing Poko loved more than anything else in the whole wide world, it was bamboo. Crispy, crunchy, yummy, He loved it so much that one sunny morning, he had the best idea ever. "I'm going to have a giant bamboo picnic," he declared to a little bluebird perched on a branch. The bluebird chirped happily, and Poko got right to work. He spent the entire morning gathering the best bamboo shoots he could find. He picked the greenest ones, the juiciest ones, and the tallest ones. He bundled them all up with a vine and slung the giant bundle over his shoulder. He hummed a happy tune as he marched toward his favorite sunny spot in the forest, a beautiful clearing filled with soft grass and colorful wildflowers. He imagined it all, sitting in the sun, munching on his delicious bamboo feast. It was going to be the perfect day. But as Poko arrived at the clearing, his eyes grew wide with surprise. He wasn't alone. It seemed like every animal in the forest had the exact same idea. There was Barnaby the bear with a basket brimming with sweet, juicy berries. Squeaky the squirrel was there, his cheeks puffed up with crunchy nuts. Rosie the rabbit had brought a pile of tender, green clover leaves, and Maya the monkey was juggling a colorful assortment of bananas and mangoes. Poko looked at his giant bundle of bamboo, and then at all the different foods everyone else had brought. A little frown appeared on his face. Poko sat down, a little bit away from the others, and started to nibble on a bamboo shoot. It was delicious, just as he knew it would be, but something felt off. He watched as Barnaby shared his berries with Rosie, who in turn offered some of her clover leaves. Maya swung down from a tree and handed Squeaky a small, sweet banana. Everyone was laughing and chatting, trying all sorts of different snacks. Poko suddenly felt a bit lonely with just his big pile of bamboo. He loved bamboo, of course, but seeing everyone else share made him think. Then Rosie the rabbit hopped over to him, her little nose twitching. "Hello, Poko! What have you got there?" she asked, eyeing his bamboo. "Oh, just some bamboo," Poko mumbled. "It's my favorite." Rosie's ears perked up. "I've never tried bamboo before. Would you mind if I had a tiny nibble?" Poko was surprised. He had thought no one but him would like bamboo. "Of course," he said, his frown turning into a small smile. He broke off a small, tender piece for Rosie. She nibbled it cautiously, and her eyes lit up. "Ew! It's so crunchy and fresh!" she exclaimed. Seeing this, Squeaky the squirrel scurried over. "Can I try some too?" he chattered excitedly. Soon, Barnaby the bear and Maya the monkey came over as well, all curious about Poko's special snack. Poko happily shared his bamboo with everyone. In return, Barnaby offered him a pulful of sweet berries. They burst in his mouth with a flavor he'd never tasted before. Maya gave him a piece of a soft, sweet mango, and Squeaky offered him a delicious acorn. Poko couldn't believe it. There were so many wonderful flavors. The clearing turned into the biggest, most joyful party. Everyone moved their blankets closer together, and all the food was placed in the middle for everyone to share. Poko tried a little bit of everything. The berries were sweet, the nuts were earthy, the leaves were fresh, and the fruits were incredibly juicy. And everyone loved his crunchy bamboo. It turned out that his bamboo picnic wasn't just a bamboo picnic anymore. It was a berry, nut, leaf, fruit, and bamboo picnic. It was the most delicious, most wonderful, most colorful picnic the forest had ever seen. Poko looked around at all his new friends, all sharing and laughing together. He realized that while bamboo was amazing, sharing it with friends and trying new things was what made the day truly perfect. And that's the story of Poko the panda's picnic. It just goes to show that sharing makes everything better. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you loved Poko's story as much as I did. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more wonderful adventures. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.